Hello everyone, my name is Mardiyyah Oduwole and Wazobia Wellness is my project submission for the 2024 KaggleX Fellowship. A little bit about me. I have two bachelor's degrees, one in chemistry education and the other in computer science. I currently do research with ML Collective and I'm on the job market for machine learning engineering roles. Introduction to the problem. Mental health in Nigeria is currently a silent crisis, and Nigeria houses over 250 ethnic groups and we speak four dominant languages. Some of the challenges Nigerians face as regards mental health support are mental health services are scarce, especially to those who live in rural areas. Mental health support treatments are expensive and it's unaffordable for the average Nigerian. Most mental health resources are available are in English, and this automatically excludes many communities. There's a cultural stigma around mental health. Some impacts this have is that a lot of Nigerians suffer in silence, and, and therapy is not getting as much awareness as it needs in Nigeria. The Wazobia Wellness is an AI-powered conversational chatbot that addresses the need for accessible mental health support in Nigeria. It supports three major Nigerian languages: Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, and our official language, which is English. This project was built using Google's Gemma 2B instruction tuning model, and the project employed advanced techniques like translating the dataset using LLLB and loading the model with 4 bits and fine-tuning with LoRa. Some of the challenges I faced while working on these projects are dataset required translation. There was no readily available dataset that was relevant to my use case, so I had to take dataset in English and translate it manually with NLLB model. Working with large models like Gemma 2B requires heavy optimization techniques such as 4-bit loading and LoRa fine-tuning. I had some issues when I was trying to deploy this model on Hugging Face spaces with Gradium. This is the model's architecture and it is divided into three: datasets, chatbot development, model hosting, and deployment. Dataset is majorly dataset hosting, data translation using NLLB. Chatbot is data preprocessing, model fine-tuning using LoRa, while model hosting and deployment is deploying model to Hugging Face spaces using Gradium. This is what this dataset looks like after translating and merging. Model and training details. The dataset was initially less than 3,000 samples, but it expanded to about 10,500 samples through translation. Training efficiency. The model was loaded in 4-bit precision to enable resource-efficient training, and low-rank adaptation was used. To deploy this model on Hugging Face spaces for inference, I had to merge the base model, that is the original Gemma model, with my fine-tuned model. I trained this model for 10 epochs with a batch size of 1, and the maximum training sequence length was set to 512 despite the model's capacity for 2000 plus. This was due to compute resources. I had access to L4 GPU, but the 24 gig RAM was still not enough. This is a sample of the model's output. From this example, I was communicating with the model. In Igbo. I don't speak Igbo, so I had to translate with Google Translate. And from this example, we can see that the model demonstrates effective multilingual capabilities, but its mental health responses still need some attention. Going forward, I plan on changing the training method by using direct preference optimization instead of supervised fine-tuning. I plan on looking for more domain-specific training datasets. The one I currently have is 2,500 rows, so plan on looking for more to translate and add to the dataset I have, because I'm using a large language model and training with a dataset of about 10K rows is not enough. I also plan on using a different data augmentation technique, and I want to try Gemma 9B model. These are relevant links for the project. The code for data translation and Gemma adaptation can be found on this GitHub repository. The model is on the Hugging Face repository here, and the Hugging Face space where you can try out the chatbot is here. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Mardiyyah Oduwole.